guys. Hello. Wow. Exactly, like straight away. It's Vivi. Like straight away. You guys are just obsessed. But yeah, I'm just doing a little series where I draw different outfits based on my characters, so I know how they would dress in modern world, for just so it's easier for me to like understand how to work with them later on. I don't know how to describe what I'm doing. All I know is I'm doing it weirdly. I feel like he could have something on his shoulders, like, don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, he's got his hair tied back, so that gives something. I can barely read my incoherent looking sketches. Anyway, so let's see. So, no clue what is going on here. Oh yeah, it's been ages since I've seen you. I'm in England. It's always cold. It's like a default setting. It's never warm, never anything, just cold, wet and rainy. Right, so he's got his sleeves rolled up. I have no idea what this could be, but he's like the only person who's not in absolutely baggy clothes. So I'm thinking, so he's got his sickle on him that would sit there. I feel like he wouldn't really wear things around his wrists or anything too baggy that would restrict him during battle, even though modern world, less battle. If I had something in his... What if he had like a pocket? But in this pocket, I have an idea, like, he would wear something just because Charlie gave it to him and he refuses to take it off. He'll have a little sun thing. It's like a little sun charmed bracelet thing that he refuses to take off for anything, you know? You're welcome, Ellie. Hello, Loot. You can't go the whole live without being noticed. I feel like he would have a very strict uniform. No clue what I'm doing here. Thank you, Sam the man. I feel like he would have tons of like gear on him just because he doesn't want to get caught off guard. Vivian is very prepared. There's nothing to phase or unprepare Vivian, except for a couple of things like Percy. Percy for Vivian. The reason Vivian is frightened of Percy because Percy's like so unpredictable. He just ends up being the most frightening creature ever. I'm gonna... Sorry, I don't want to shake you guys a little bit. Alright, let's see. I want to add little references to Charlie, because I feel like Charlie would have a bit of an influence on Vivian. So I feel like there'd be like little stitchings inside it where Charlie's just gone and done something with his clothes or something, you know? Your art is so cute, thank you. So like, what if we had little flowers? Like little, really small, it sort of juxtaposes Vivian's personality completely, but whatever. This is Charlie we're talking about. Charlie's very nice. So, yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, I forgot to wear my drawing glove. Where did I put it? Okay, I'll get back to that one because... Oh wait, no, there it is. Ah, found. I'm tired. Leave me alone. I've been working on that damn pause game for an entire day without even moving. I had breakfast. I'm so proud of myself. My dog restricted me by sitting upon me so I couldn't breathe. My dog! What is wrong with my dog? Thank you, Ainsley. So we've got his... Oh well. Fireworks go off and my dog is in my room being chaotic. Oh my gosh, Vivian with wings looks super cool. I'm sorry, I was gonna try to keep it as realistic as possible, but look at this. The idea of just having wings, like, it's very Vivian core. Give tips. Gotta just make sure you get the proportions within the character right. And also, don't be worried if you don't get it right. I mean, there's like a whole I'll show you. The whole front segment of this sketchbook is just me messing up multiple times with different sketches where I've just stopped because I didn't like them that much. Or I just couldn't be bothered to finish them kind of thing. Like I got somewhere but couldn't break it down enough. Okay, that's fine, but like, yeah, some of them I wasn't too keen on, if you get what I mean. So just be like, don't be scared to experiment. How is my room boiling hot already? It's like, wow, I'm overheating. Oh well. I'm South African, I can take it. I can't take it, but oh well. That girl who draws. Oh, your drawings are really, thank you. Vivian is quite silly. I mean, you say that, but then you realise the atrocities this child is going to pull upon the entire Gen organisation that I haven't even told any of you about, which I refuse to tell you to force you to read the books. You know? It's a no corset today. Don't worry. It's still quite a tight shirt. Never again. Love the wings. Thank you. I mean, I don't know why, but like, it's just the legitimate idea of Vivian having wings fills me with like this strange hope that he will get better, which he won't. He honestly just completely accepts that he's a very bad person. Oh, hello. Which OC is this? This is Vivian. This is Vivian being... I'm going through the entire motions of all my OCs. So, like, there's Leroyd. Then we've got Lester. I love how Lester's just a burst of colour. Leroyd's a... He's so edgy. He's so, like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm such a cool guy. Then there's just Vivian, who's like, go near so-and-so and I'll kill you, kind of thing. Actually, that is Vivian's entire personality. After the whole after Leroyd punched Charlie, that happened, that was quite funny. After, like, Leroyd punched Charlie, Vivian's entire reaction was making sure Charlie was okay, proceeding to hunt Leroy down, pin the short king up against a wall, and threaten his life. Like, he better be in heaven or hell. He will be, very early on, actually. You need to make 2 more OCs. Oh, you need to make... Oh, that's cool. Make 2 more OCs. That would be fun. How do you draw wings so well? I just have, like, this thing about wings. I've always loved them. I draw them on everything. Everything's either eyes, wings, or skeletons. Skeletons with, like, eyes embedded into their skulls, and then you add wings, and then, you know. I spent the entirety of yesterday doing a photo shoot in a graveyard with a skull. Looking fabulous. An old lady walked past. But yeah, with wings, you break it down. So mostly wings have this kind of thing. So you'll have the little... I always imagine, you know, chicken, or like, you know those funny little naked baby birds? You know them naked baby birds? You give them... they've got this look. They've got this kind of look, right? They've got that. And then from there, you're going to want to add... You're going to think the feathers will be longer at the bottom. And then they will do this curve thing. Unless it's like a lizard wing. But then also the feathers, when you're layering it up, will get shorter and shorter. I was, and still am, obsessed with animals. So I did this massive wing study on avians. But yeah, look. These wings be positioning in a very winged way. He's just... Vivian is living the dream. Actually, he looks great as a winged guy. I also go back to school tomorrow. It's frightening. I mean, there's lots of ways to... I mean, art is not restricted to one style. So if you feel like you're bad at drawing, it's just because you haven't found the right style yet, and you should just keep trying. I didn't leave enough space for his shoes. That's kind of sad. I might just, like, draw in something. He wouldn't really wear very extravagant shoes like I did with these two, though. Like, these two got really nice, extravagant shoes, but Vivian wouldn't wear that. Actually, he'd wear boots, like... Oh, he'd be a New Rock kind of guy. He'd be a New Rocks kind of guy. He looks like he has a 1911 shotgun in his basement. I don't know what that is. If that's a year, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, well. You live in Saudi Arabia? Cool. My mum's in Dubai. Pretty chill, pretty awesome. I don't know why. Oh, no. Am I going to add eyes to this? Or am I... So, for the outfit, again, I might do this pattern on his arm a bit better. I feel like he'd have, like... something around there. And like a scratch maybe, and then like something tied up. But then like this little, it's very sunny, it's very nice. Like this little strip is going to be completely juxtaposing his entire I'm going to kill you mood, and he has his weapon at his holster. Like he has his weapon right there. What's the best art things you have other than hoo-hoos? I have if I have Q-tips, which I use as to okay, this is gonna be stupid to explain. I have Q-tips, which I basically use as shading for paint, like instead of a paintbrush. You're a writer? I don't have any books that are published, but I am very close to publishing a book. If only I could speed up the process, which murders me every single time. I stay awake at night, like, hurry up. Like, hurry up, bro. Bye, Dr. Howe. Like, it's fun to write. I've written, and I'm writing a second book to that book before I've even published the first book, you know? But yeah, look at Vivian. He's so, like, fabulous. I feel like with this, there's the sickle, and he's got it wrapped around there. But also I feel like he would have, like, a lot of things on him. Like, he'd have chains. I feel like a keys. Because he's got keys on his sickle anyway. Which is canonical because I've built the sickle in real life and had to drag it around London looking like an idiot. But it's okay, some random child pointed at me like, Mummy, why she got a weapon? And I would just like, I looked at this little British poor child, the poor child who was just minding their own business, and I smile at them very, very deeply. Like, I give them the deep smile. It was actually, I gave them the nicest smile I could so they wouldn't be scared of me. Because I don't want to scare kids in public. That gets really annoying really quickly. How long do you think the book will take? I have no clue. I need a couple of people in my family to read over it, and then I need to get an editor and push this editor to be as quick as possible. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't know it went so, because originally I was just gonna publish it on Amazon, but then I looked at how bad the self-published Amazon books turn out without extra help, and my dad has a client who's a writer, so yeah, way more steps than inquired. I feel like Vivian would have like a tattoo on the back of his hand. I don't know why. wait, I said he wouldn't give him jewelry, but I can't help this because I bought this in real life and he deserves it because I bought it for him. I buy things for my fictional characters. Is that sad or what? I've got the skull ring. I buy things for fictional characters because I can. Oh well. Ow! Just smacked my ring on the... How am I going to describe that? So we're going to lighten up these. So we've got his sleeves. We've got his sickle. I feel like there could be something going on here. Like... I feel like there'd be parts that have been torn up by something. But then he'd just have it stitched back up very messily because he's got to be on the job all the time. He doesn't care. Honestly, I think the best part about like having a really good story in your head is being kept up at night by such a good story. Do not slide. Curse gravity. You need help on world building? I could try to help you with that, judging by the fact I had to create a whole world for myself just because I couldn't come up with a country to base it in. What? What? I'll just stay in bed imagining scenarios like literally how I would do it. Hello, canned jellyfish. I mean, to be fair, world building is really hard. So what I started with was like small orientation. So where my book starts is up like, so I always base it off of these compass directions. So you've got northeast, south, and west. N-E, shredded wheat. Yeah, there you go. So you've got northeast, south, and west. And then, so Vivian is from the north. So I know he's sort of up here where he's born. Like, I haven't even built, this is how I built my world. I basically just thought, yep, he's in the north. And then where he meets Charlie is more northeast, but like quite far down. And then the Gen HQ is a bit more middle-ish. a bit more south to that. And then Charlie's born down in the south. And Will is born up here. And Percy's born around here. You see, so there's... And then from there, I sort of just built a world from there. And then I just oriented different things with north, east, south, and west. That's so easy. NE shredded wheat. Don't bully me for that. Don't bully me for that, okay? I can't even tell left and right. I got shouted at in Taekwondo for that because I was too slow, because left and right are very confusing. Hello, Raven. NE shredded wheat. That's forever going to haunt me. I feel like one day I'll be in an interview with someone and then someone in the crowd will just scream, NE shredded wheat! And then, like, the chants. Like, the chants will frighten it. Anyway. Yeah, I can tell you where every bit of the story takes place within north, east, south, and west. So, like, I'll just write it down in notes here, because, like, book 1 takes place HQ. So that's about, yeah, that's about middle. I'm not even gonna, it's just Midland, you know? Because I don't know what that is called in the middle of a compass. Bob the Building, wow. Ellie, no, please. Okay, yeah, sure, do it. Book 2 is set in the north. And then book 3 is in the south. You guys, I have not even described anything that happens in book 2 and book 3. I've done a bit in book 2. Book 3, I haven't described much. Book 3 is in the south here. And then book 4 is again, like, all over the place. But mostly south. Actually, no, book 5's mostly south. There's a lot that I have planned for this. So, be happy. Hello, Homer J. Simpson. Is your book a fantasy? If not, what genre? I mean, it's a bit of fantasy, but also just, like... I have no idea how to class it, because it's a bit of fantasy, basically fantasy. Does hell count as fantasy? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I'll take it. I'll go, I am the demons. I'm the demon that killed Vivian's brother, and then northeast shredded wheat. Wow. Frightening. Hello, Abby Dragons. Like, no, that... I feel like if that ever happens to me in a crowd, I will get so freaked out, because I'm like the most awkward little bubble in a crowd. Like, somebody, like, you should have seen me when I was walking around Comic-Con. I was so, like... disassociated. I was just zombified. It was very funny. Someone talks to me and I just look at them like they're speaking an alternate language. To be fair, it was a Pikmin, so that was fair. Like, they were speaking an alternate language. My book is currently just, as a standard name, is currently called Glory's Boys, but whatever. Oh, by the way, my new video, I hid tons and tons and, like, tons of, little hints in a different language. If you guys can crack the code, because I have showed the alphabet in some of my other live streams. I am not bothered to fix those legs, so like, whatever. From down here, there's an issue, but yeah, whatever. I do like reading books. Also, I remember, so, like, imagine this scenario. It's after Comic-Con. I'm, like, fairly happy. I'm in full cosplay in the middle of London in a pizza shop, and I have this thing where I collect soda tabs for unknown reasons, like strange, unknown for a strange and unknown circumstance. I collect soda tabs. And my brother, in fact, had ordered a Coca-Cola. So I was there and I was collecting the soda tab and I was just trying to, like, wiggle it off of the damn thing. And then, like, all of a sudden, I fling this soda tab across the entire restaurant. It hits this bald guy in the back of the head, so I bury myself under the table for, like, 5 minutes. Honestly, flinging a soda tab across a restaurant and trying to act really casual in full cosplay is not okay. It is not at all something that's, like, easy to do. I collect pencil sharpenings. I do too. Here you go. Here's my jar of pencil sharpenings. I knocked it over 3 times. That was not a fun day for me. Cleaning up a jar of pencil sharpenings off the floor. Not a great day. So we've got the sun, we've got the moon. I feel like eyes could be something. Hello, simp. I just cosplayed in Charlie's uniform. I actually have a piece of the uniform in my pocket. Because Ow, I hit my finger again. This is starting to become an issue. I have a piece of... That's quite funny. I was like, who do you cosplay as? Just Charlie's uniform. I have a piece of his uniform in my pocket. Like, say that casually. I dare you. I don't know why I'm like this. Anyway, so we've got the... I feel like we could do something better for the background. Ignore these legs. I'm still working on that. I'm still working on this. We've got Vivian, we've got this cool halo thing, we've got his little illegitimate wings, even though he doesn't have wings, and he never will have wings. This was supposed to be, like, trying to draw my weird characters in the modern world, and then it slowly devolved. It was like, yeah, this is cool, this is pretty cool, actually, like, I'm so happy I featured a Walkman in that, and a VHS. But yeah, and then we've got this, it's a bit more, like, it gets a bit more, and then all of a sudden he's got wings! Like, oh well, the trend devolved into something way greater. Anyway, he will never be sane. Everyone speaks about how traumatized Vivian is, but my first OC, Innate, is way worse. Hi, phase and calligraphy? Is that how you say it? I like calligraphy. I'm not good at it, but I like it. If my teachers want to read my notes, they can read my black letter calligraphy. Not even I can read my own handwriting. Ooh, these eyelashes or eyelashing. Amazing. Whoa there. Does anybody else read different things in a different voice in their head? Like, is there like just something in your head that just like reads different? Because how am I supposed to keep a straight face when someone has written something and it's pretty serious, but the voice in your head is reading it in the worst kind of like format ever? What is sickle? We've got little things hanging off the sickle. He keeps the sun in his pocket. Because why not? We love the sun. Thank you, that girl who draws. Weren't you here before? Ellie is typing like really fast. Extremely fast. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I could put some of this in ink. I'm very scared to. I just knocked you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Be still. Anyway, let's see if I could do this without crying. I never like putting things in ink. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it at all. Ooh, that's dry. Strange. Alright, so that's definitely looking like a skull ring. Over my dead body. Wow. Okay, I'll try to call you Lily, if I remember. I'm very sorry. My memory is not what it used to be. I feel sad saying that, but judging by the fact I'm not even 15 yet, that is not okay. I'm running at the ripe old age of Actually, how the hell did I make it this far? When I was a kid, I literally just ate everything but food. Honestly, how the hell do the weird kids survive the best? Nuh-uh. Wow. Yes, the English dialect has, in fact, evolved deeply from the time of Shakespeare and Dickens. I love that. Thank you, Sketch. Call me Foxy. Okay. Hello, that marshmallow draws. How is that? It's just Vivian. I don't know. I've been experimenting with a different kind of style. Messing around, seeing how far I can push my art style. You're being drowned dramatically right now? Hold on. Step back. Where does this conversation devolve come from at all? Dinner, it's 6 a.m. That's how I feel. I haven't even had dinner yet, and it's 6:43 p.m. Where did the time go? I mean, last night I was like, yes, I'm gonna finish this for all my gracious people out there who need to be given something to entertain themselves or they will perish. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna have to make this pause game, which I worked on in my dad's van already. So I was like, I glance at the time. I give the time a faint glance. I'm like, okay, it's 10 p.m. I'm gonna go for 30 more minutes. Little did I know, I do a small little bit of drawing. My dad comes in, he's like, Mia, it's 12:30 at night to go to bed. And my dad's like half asleep as he says this, and I'm sat here watching Yo Sheldon looking at my clock like, what? It took me 3 more hours to go to sleep. Ellie, I will hug you, don't you worry. Yeah, I lose track of time way too quickly, and I can hear my dog banging on the door wanting to come in, but I cannot let him in because I know he's going to bother me to the point where I can't actually draw. Way. I can if you hear just like very, very faint banging sounds, that's my dog's tail smacking into the door. Line variating the line frequency. That's not frequency, it's just pressure, the thickness of it. I am baffled by how scrumptious you draw. Thank you, Marshmallow. I am baffled by the fact I'd hear scrumptious in a sentence again. I have not heard that word in years. I'm so happy. Does anybody else remember from the BFG when he says scrumdiddlyumptious? Was it the BFG? I don't know, that just came to my mind. Every time I hear scrumptious, I just hear scrumdiddlyumptious from the BFG. Because the BFG was, in my opinion, an icon. He was, indeed, an icon. I mean, he met the Queen. Icon. I have school tomorrow. I'm very happy. I get to torture my friends. Hello, Oatmeal. Thank you, Oatmeal. I love the name Oatmeal. I don't know why. In England, we don't call anything oatmeal, and I feel like it's a sin. I mean, in Africa, we call it pup, which is better because pup is just really good. It's a really good food. One of my favourite foods, indeed. My favourite foods. My brother's gaming. If you hear him screaming, it's just him. Scrumdiddly. Yes. He met the Queen that aged horribly. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm in year 10. It is not it's not all it's cut out to be. They hit you with the this won't slide in college, but seriously it will. Actually, it slides better in college. Like, let's be real here, guys. What manga do I read? Jujutsu Kaisen, One Punch Man, Legends of Zelda, Death Note, a bit of MHA, lots of Spy X Family. I'm reciting this from off my shelf because I can't remember. Yes, fellow European. I love being European. I think I swear being British is like a curse on this platform, because the entire time this is all I hear. Like, most people are talking to me and they'll be like, "Oh, you're British? Say bottle of water." I'm like, step back. Step back. Just step back. Like, I'm tired. Who's my favourite JJK? I mean, honestly, I love Gojo just because I don't know why. Like, I can't describe it, but me and my friend did like this. He drew. No, he didn't draw. He just like he just sent me this video completely uncalled for of him doing the Gojo walk with a can of soda. It was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. But also I like the little guy, Inumaki, I think his name is, the guy who speaks in food, because he's just too wholesome. He's too wholesome and sweet. Like, he's just too precious for this world. Like, somebody give that boy a hug. They're all dead anyway, I'm joking. Right, so who said I should draw a bottle of water? To be fair, fine. If that's what you want to see from a British person, is me drawing a bottle of water, it's gonna be a bad drawing. You're gonna have to live with that. And then I'm gonna draw it this way, and then I'm just gonna write smart on it. Oh, I didn't have, it's just small. I'm just gonna put a star there. All right, there you go. You get the tea because tea's separate in Britain because we drank it all. We drank all the tea, so you're just gonna get smart water. There's no, oh well. I speak French. It frightens me greatly. They say the language of love. I mean, to be fair, it could be, but also, like, they say, oh, French is a language of love until you have to actually learn it. Then it's the language you fear. Like, I don't know the gender of a croissant. I don't know the gender of anything. I'm scared of French. Oh well. Oh, I just drawn myself. Le bottle de lou? I cannot deal with French pronunciation today. Today's the day I learned to die. Yeah, on this day, Mia passed away from lack of pronunciation in her French class. I swear that is a cause of death. It is a very serious cause of death, actually. Hola is French for hello? Oh my gosh. Oh well, this generation is very much fine. We're all okay. Gotta add the little details in everything. This is frightening. I do hear fireworks. I don't know. I just ignore them. Thank you, Purged Pumpkin. I love your name. I love all these names that are all in, like, in YouTube. There's always these fabulous names are out there, like, how do you guys come up with such cool names? And we have the thing wrapped around his arm that I don't know what to call because it's just a wrap. You spent five hours thinking of it? That is completely fair. Love your art. Thank you, Mac and Cheese. All these names are so good though. Like silly arts as well. Like all of you have fun names. They're all fun. What else? Where was I going with this drawing exactly? Oh my gosh, I'm lost. I've been yapping so hard, I'm lost. Don't know where I am. Don't know where I am / who I am, but whatever. Whatever, that's all not important information. Thank you, Cato. Is that how you say it? Cato? Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. You're Caribbean and you love speaking English? I mean, English is... I don't have an opinion on that. I want to see the Caribbean. Just because. I don't know why. I want to see everything in the world. I'm like... Because, I don't know, I don't like the idea of having closed off opinions until you've actually seen something. So, Mia travels the world with £3 and a Kinder Bueno. Oh well. We love the Kinder Buenos, you know. I'll get through customs with a Kinder Bueno. That's my bribe. They gotta let me through. Listen, he's. Eh? You bought a goat. You named him Brandon. Brandon is indeed a very good name for a goat. Who are you drawing? His name's Vivian. He will be happy eventually, I promise. Oh, bye, silly arts. I've got to, like, figure out. Because he's got such a simple, like... Even though the simplest character designs can be quite, like... This all just gets more simplified. I think Lester's going to be one of the most complex. And Vivian's quite chic compared to that. And quite very, like... How do you say that? I don't know how to describe it, but it's like just... Is he an angel? To some. To others, he's the absolute hell. He's something to fear. Greatly fear. Those are nice names. Azaleon. I think you should go with that one, because I don't know, it's just fun to say. I probably didn't even say it right, it just rolls off the tongue. I have no idea what I'm doing. That was a bad idea. Oh well. I'm scared. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia. I've got like a lot I'm doing. I still can't believe how funny the photo shoot that I was doing with my dad yesterday was, because I was sat there with a deer skull and a bunch of flowers and a skull ring in very, very strange clothes, because I like to dress strangely. Because, like, who cares what people think, you know? And, like, I had to sit there I was buried in a bunch of leaves in a graveyard, in a very ancient, very cool graveyard. Buried in a bunch of leaves, taking this perfect photo, and these two old ladies walk past, and they're just very, very silently looking at me. I'm giving them this look, you know? This look. Like, it's not just a look, it's this look. Like, I'm giving them the please don't report me to the police look, I'm completely sane kind of thing. Because, like, I have to be honest with these people. It is not very normal for someone to be sat with a skull and a camera. 2 skulls and a camera, because my skull counts. I probably will show some of the pictures I took. I can't show all of them because I'm going to use some for my GCSE work. But I'm actually very proud of the pictures I took. I did it in the Watts Gallery, which, very good idea. I don't fear him. Those emojis make me fear you. Very scared. I'm frightened of a lot of things, this being one of them. Oh well. I'm gonna see if I can pull up one of my favorite photos. Must be this one. This is gonna look very awkward, but on this camera, because I'm pulling this underneath, but this is one of the photos I took in a graveyard with a ringed skull thing. I'll show you I'm trying to look for this without being awkward. Just warning that there will be, like, a skull in this, but a deer skull, so it's okay. It's okay. I think it was ethically sourced. I mean, I got it from my friend who wanted it, I actually need to give it back. Oh well. But yeah, these camera shots took ages. Like, sitting in the dirt looking like this. I was sat in the dirt with all these cool things doing dumb stuff. This is cool. I don't know why. I have this thing with the angels that are just fun. This angel grave. There was a slug as well. Oh look, you can spot him in the corner. I named him Jerry. Just Jerry the slug. He was a part of this. But yeah, this is the kind of thing I pulled. It was very fun. I love photography. I'm very... R.I.P. to those poor old ladies who had to witness me trying to do that buried in leaves. R.I.P. to Margaret and Margaret's friend. I don't even know if their names are Margaret. She just looked like a Margaret. R.I.P. Margaret, I think. Oh well. Live, laugh, love, Margaret. Thank you, Lemon. Oh, bye, that girl who draws. Have a nice day or night, depending on time frames, which is confusing. I'm gonna do these feathers really messy. I don't know why. Like, in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, messy feathers, you know? I can't describe my thoughts to you guys because my thoughts are not okay. I am not too bothered with making this look bold and big because who knows? Caribbean mothers are scary. South African mothers are also very frightening. I can tell you that because my mother is in fact South African, and when I say the rage runs deep, the rage runs deep. Like, she saw this boy who was bullying me walking down the street, and she stared at him so much he actually came to me apologizing. The thing is, but she stared at him, right? She stared at him with such intensity that he got scared of her. But the thing is, she wore sunglasses, but she stared at him with so much intensity. She just pierced the sunglass thing, and like she frightened this poor child who like forever will be scarred by this idea. These feathers are looking wacky. I'm gonna go to this wing now. Hello. Hello, Iris. It's fine. I need to slow down because if I talk too fast, my voice will break and you guys will crop it and like cut it into thing. You're finally back. Hello, Drawing Chaos. Okay, he's giving me the stare. This stare is looking insane. So what's something crawling on my desk? Yeah, there's a fly that lives in my room who's very chill, actually. He's like weirdly tame. Like, this fly, I swear I could train if I tried, actually. But yeah, I just leave him because I don't really... I'd say it's my religion, which I guess works. But yeah, I don't really believe in killing animals, and he's actually been here for a strangely long time. But oh well, something just crawled on my desk, so I'm gonna leave him because I don't want to hurt it. Nom Nom eats whole jar of Nutella. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know. I just don't generally like sweet things enough to eat a whole jar of Nutella. The Nutella is good in certain circumstances. Hello, your goldfish. Alright, I gotta keep the page still so I can actually draw in feathers. I'm doing it very messily because, like, why not? It just gives this really creepy idea. Yeah, sure, send your art to me. I mean, I don't have, like, you can send it online. I don't technically have an address. I'm trying to, like, sit on my chair where it's nice and comfy because I'm uncomfy on my chair. You're quite good. Thank you. Let's see. Let's get these feathers in. These long feathers. You cure my everything block. Yay! I'm happy I managed that. I'm happy I managed to cure your everything block. What am I drawing? Vivian. But here is a wing. Right, stay still, thank you. You are staying still while I put this on this. Add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that, pizzazz, pizzazz, and yeah, that looks mildly like a wing. I'm going to take that as a win, because win-win, you know? You get what I'm saying? You got Nutella on your homework. That is a sin beyond sins. Thank you, Cherry Tree. I'm frightened. Oh well, we've got to add. I don't know why, but line art is always fun to do messily. I'm not doing the face yet because, to be completely honest, I'm scared out of my mind of doing the face. It's your RE book. Oh well. Draw tons of art. Wow. Her soul. She sold her soul to a demon. Best transaction ever, you know, added. Best transaction ever to exist. What's the best movie? Oh, I have a long list. I recently watched Sweeney Todd by Tim Burton. When I say, oh my gosh, it was amazing, I am crippled by the ending and forever will be. I mean, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I am forever crippled by the ending and I forever will be kind of thing. I mean it. It was so good. It was such a good horror movie. And then I also love all sorts of stop motions like Fantastic Mr. Fox, Nightmare Before Christmas. I love everything Tim Burton style because I'm a very big Tim Burton fan for some reason. There's so many movies that are just insanely good. Yay, swirls. I love swirls. I love swirls. It just gives this idea. We love the idea of like these long, like thin, stringy eyelashes that are on these eyes because I don't know. I feel like they'd be creepy but cool. I love the idea of that. I love the idea of everything. I love everything. Alright, so I'm building up my confidence to do the face because I am very, very frightened of doing it. Like, next level frightened. You're so good at drawing. Thank you. I'm gonna try something. I'm just like hyping myself up for this because I'm scared, like very scared. So we hype. Okay, so I think I've been hyped up enough. No, I haven't. I might just move because I'm not sure if I want to edit that because I'm not completely confident on it, but I feel like there's an eye that deserves to belong right here. Stop moving. Where did I get the drawing glove thing? On this fabulous, amazing website called Amazon. You just search up drawing glove and then you can get all sorts of drawing glove prints too. Ooh, these are very spiky. Yay, I'm drawing with you. That's fun. I love it when people draw with me and then show me their art after they've drawn. This strange pen is actually very good for eyelashes. I don't know why. Once you get used to a pen's, like, things. Oh, hi, Harry. You haven't been here for a while. Oh, wow, Ellie. The commit of murder to the dirty looks, honestly, is iconic in every way. Oh, hi, JJ. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Yay. And more painful swirl, 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 swirl. Eyelashes. Oh my gosh. So amazing. What am I doing? Why am I like this? Oh well. Eyes. So many eyes. Vivian, wings. And eyes. How am I supposed to work with this? And nobody's going to speak about what happened on this page, but like, we got to keep going. I got to figure out what I'm doing. Hello, alternate. Cyclizar, I think. I could just hear my brother screaming down his mic on the other side of this wall, and half of me is going like, yeah, that's fine, he's getting his rage out some way, and the other half of me is like, that word is not a good word, you know? Hello, festive star. Alright, let's go. It's okay, like, failure is fun. I find failure quite fun, because it just makes me have to, it forces you to improve, strangely. These eyes are looking so good. I'm now just addicted to drawing these eyes because I'm scared to draw his face. You know? I don't know why. I'm just scared of it. Alright. I might just add his hair because just, yeah, doing parts of his hair work. I'm going to move this camera a bit so you can see a bit better. That should work. We've got his messy bun that he's done. Like, very, very messily, obviously. Let's see. I mean, with the hair, I'm not too bothered because it's quite messy, you know? He has a man bun? Yeah, he does. He ties it back. He has to. Love your creations. Thank you, Bin17. I like how the little rain emojis match your profile picture. Eren Yeager? Oh my gosh. These comparisons are quite funny, actually. Step back, guys. I need to make a video where I'm just saying it. Because I remember Vivian one time was compared to, like, Conan Gray. When I say I, like, started sob crying ugly, like, in the background, it was so funny. I was ugly sobbing in the background because it was just so funny. I have very volatile emotions. 1 minute I'll be laughing, the next minute I will literally be sobbing because I've laughed. Laughing and crying go hand in hand. Is that my boy Vivian? Yep, it's Vivian. He's having a great, grand old time. A grand old time. Oh my gosh, I have maths homework due. I'll figure that later. Hello, Samriddhi. Is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I've said it wrong. Like, reading's hard. Great time being traumatized. Wait, what? Real. I'm having a lovely time traumatizing my characters. I mean, who cares? The day they come to life is the day that I will actually rue, like, severely rue, with, like, so much pain. I will be done. Yeah, Vivian's definitely hunting me down. The day that my characters come to life is the day I, in fact, perish. Because how the hell am I gonna outrun a 6'5" warrior? How am I gonna do that? I'm scared. Yep, Sparks Maths. When I say I read the reviews and was just sat there, like, feeling really bad for this guy, because honestly, I feel kind of bad for him. I feel bad for the fact people have been saying those awful things about him and death-threatening him. Like, death-threatening this poor guy who created something to help people learn. Like, wow. Like, how are you supposed to live that down? That is not at all okay. And then we got the scars, because the scars are what make us beautiful. You know? Michael? Who's Michael? You're gonna look for my OCs on Akinator. Does it work? I'm kind of curious about that. Let's see. I'm gonna start patterning this because I feel like this could use some patterns. Well, that's very Tim Burton, that swirl is. Surely Tim Burton. Wow. I'm so not all there. Anyway, flower. 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 This is not okay. Why did you draw Percy tripping on a rock, but the rock is not a rock, it's a pebble? That is very Percy core. He's the kind of person who actually literally has choked on air to the point where he's had to be like, I don't know. Yeah. Percy's Percy. He's a danger to everyone and himself. He doesn't mean to be, but he is. He doesn't actually understand why. But oh well. We live, laugh, love Percy, I guess. I love that little pop of colour on this blank uniform looking thing. What else? I'm not going to do the face yet because I'm still editing on that. Percy is your spirit animal and you don't know why. Oh, that poor boy Percy. The things that occur to that poor child because of certain events, usually nearing around book 4 or 5, probably before that, is not okay. Poor Percy, honestly. Him and Will do not deserve it. I'm just fighting this. Anyway, where was it? I love the idea of these eyes, but they're all like looking in random directions. And then there's just small water without the tea because the British drank all the tea. I'm tired. Hello, Rambo is best. Oh, my tongue feels weird. Like, it's like lazy. Oh well, the lisp shall come, and it shall kill me, eventually. Very slowly. Your math teacher gives me a vibe? I can't! Wait! I mean, to be fair, my voice is strangely deep compared to the other girls in my class. Actually, to be fair, the amount of times I've been mistaken for either an Australian or a boy on this channel is not okay. It is not okay, bro. I am British, not Australian. Why? How is it very easy to make that mistake? Like, the amount of mistakes people make. I have a maths test this week and I can't remember what day it is, so I'm just gonna have to pre-fire. I mean, I think the eyes are very much giving it. Why did the word furry come out of nowhere? They're chill though. The fact that some of them design their own, like, fursuits is insane. Like, the channel. No, not the channel. The channeling of their creativity into such talent is amazing. Bill Cipher's eyes? Oh well, Vivian has a dark backstory, I guess. Bill Cipher, he would literally take a deal with anybody. He'd be like, okay, so what's in... So Bill Cipher will be like, okay, I'm going to make a deal, and Vivian wouldn't even ask. He'll just be like, yep, deal. Like, it'll be like, don't you need to know the specifics? Don't you want something out of it? As long as I die afterwards, kind of thing. It's insane. Mia, let's make a deal. I'm scared. I'm scared. I think Bill Cipher shouldn't be fearing. I shouldn't be fearing Bill Cipher. Bill Cipher should be fearing me, because honestly, the things that go on in my brain, the amount of creative overload he would receive the moment he enters my mind, it is not okay. Like, I have so much. I have to, like, by this point, drawing has become an actual need within my life, because if I don't draw, I will get so creatively overloaded with random ideas that I just burn out and, like, drop. It's now, like, I bet that's, like, a very concerning thing to some people, but it's very normal. It's very normal for me. Okay, so I just got stuck drawing eyes, but it's giving this such a fun vibe for Vivian. Honestly, yeah, I cringe at the moments in my life. Mainly the things I do, like, moments before that I know are cringe. Sometimes I'll be cringe so people don't even come near me. Like, I'll be cringy so nobody will talk to me. It's how I am. Built absolutely different. This is really looking nice. These eyes, I cannot express enough how much I like them. It's very strange. But look at them. They are just giving off this vibe. Like, the other ones will give off different vibes. Like, Lester gives off fun, don't care, going to, like, kick you with these steel-capped boots, which I probably would buy. And then there's Leroy, who gives off, I hate everything and everyone, but also I shop at Urban Outfitters and Gucci and wear Nike platforms because I'm short, kind of thing. I'd wear Nike platforms. And then there's Vivian, who gives off murder. Just murder. We love murder. Not in that way, though. He gives off the murderous vibes. I'm pretty sure he has done that before. Oh, well. Your drawings are perfect. Thank you, Aloni. Aloni? How do you say it? Let's see. Let's see. Ow. I don't want to nudge the camera too much because I know that my camera stand is living the life of death kind of thing. Adding freckles that no one will see. That is how I feel with my characters whenever I add freckles, and then I keep nudging that, I'm sorry. And then I try to render and the freckles just disappear. Amazing. I found a picture of when I was little, and when I say, oh my gosh, I was like I looked very strange as a child. Like, I had this uncanny look about me when I was really little because my eyes were really bright in the picture because of the sun. Like, these really bright blue and green eyes that were just sat there. People fight about whether my eyes are blue and green. Apparently it depends on the season. I don't know. I don't care, kind of thing. But yeah, there was just me sat there with these, like, really creepy eyes. I don't know, it just felt uncanny and my skin was, like, weird. I don't know, I was just, me as a child was strange. I love that so much, thank you. I could never draw hands. I mean, judging by the fact I've skipped drawing that hand for fear of my life kind of thing. Let's see. I've only got a short while left on this live stream, which is annoying, but oh well. I love the little keys. I feel like there'd be a little keychain on there. Of an animal tooth or something. Oh no, I forgot. He's got to have his chain. Axel's necklace, which I am yet to find / create. He has Axel's necklace just underneath there, which is awesome. Anyway, that's probably... I was checking the time. I don't wear a watch. I feel very iconic for doing that, for checking the time when I don't actually wear a watch. It's not okay. Oh yeah, the sun on the keychain to resemble Charlie. I'll have it there. Vivian and all his little Charlie references is crazy. crazy. Anyway, yoink. Oh, I'm sorry I nudged you guys like intensely there. But when I say I'm sorry I nudged you, this is what I mean. Like tap and this thing shakes. Tap, this thing shakes. Tap, tap, tap. It continues to. Wow, that shook like massively. Anyway, we got quite a lot done with this. I mean, I'm gonna edit the face a little bit more and just go through the motions, you know. But I love the wings and the eyes. I don't know why this outfit is very much Vivian coded though. Like, very, very chic. And then this was me describing random things to you guys. Yeah, like, lots of random things. But yeah, the series of drawing my characters to develop them with different styles is very much working. Like, it's gonna go on and on because I need something to fill this giant sketchbook with. Anyway, so, other things, news-wise, we have that pause game thing I made up on the spot for you guys to play because it's fun. I'm going to move out the way so I can just see my lamp flashing the light of God in my eyes. So we're going to move this way. Anyway, my hair is stuck to my face. It's very annoying. Anyway, so that's that. I'm working on my book. I'll be live next weekend, I think. I don't think I have plans. I don't generally have plans. I like staying at home alone doing nothing. But yeah, I might try some photography. I don't know why. I'm always doing photography secretly, like behind the scenes. I just photographize. And then I'm going to see if I can hook my camera up to my phone so I can do live streams from the camera because it will look so cool. Anyway, so if you guys have any more ideas on, like, because I know, I'm going to do Charlie, Percy, and Will soon. And I know that I know that Will does, like, Will's strange, but Percy will wear random things he finds in his cupboard in a bad way kind of thing. Very fun stuff. Anyway, but yeah, thank you so much for joining. I gotta like learn how to work with these camera angles because it's very confusing. Anyway, when am I doing my digital art? I will do a digital art live. I just need to set up digital art for you to do that won't look really bad and confusing. Anyway, thank you guys. Oh, my hands are shaking. That is not okay. I'm just gonna stabilize you guys very carefully. Thank you guys so much for joining. You guys are amazing and loved and awesome. Have a lovely week and I will see you guys soon. Ooh.